finished week 7. And we're going to open up things this week on the 0-5 semi-pro Baltimore. The Buffalo Bills ever change. The right tackle is out, and more on that in a few minutes. Start to the season. Hopefully we can pick things up this week, taking advantage of a semi-pro team, although the semi-pro teams aren't as weak as we thought they would be. There's a look at Ron McDowell, the future Buffalo Bill. He has signed with the Baltimore Ravens as he spent most of 62 on him. He's probably their best player. MacGyver, always willing to come up with creative ways to do things, I guess. Alright. Cookie Gilchrist to kick off. As we said, I believe that's MacGyver back deep to return. But instead, it's going to be beer run. Make it a kick run. Well, let's take a look and see who's playing quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. It is Steve McGarrett from Hawaii. They call him 5-0. Or the commander of the Baltimore offense. And the first play to give goes to number 20, Danny Williams, Andy Taylor, Jack Bauer, and I missed the other wide receiver. That's 2nd and 7 after the run by Nelson Riley. Nelson Riley tries to part the defense and comes up short. Tom Sistak, Sid Youngelman, Nate Borden, and Mac Yoho, your defensive line. Archie Matzels, Mike Stratton, and Marv Matuzak, a very strong linebacking core. Carl Tassif, Carl Sharon, Booker Edgerson, and Willie West have led the league in pick sixes, but did not get one in last week's loss to the New York Titans. It'd be nice if we could get one today. Still to come in week 7. This is just getting started, Sack to the Future-wise. The Baltimore Colts are on a bye, as are the Houston Oilers, so you won't be seeing them. Andy Taylor. Biggest bonus game in Sack to the Future history. Youngelman on the sack. Now, I want to bring up something about the defensive line. Sid Youngelman and Tom Sistek have no backups. There's a look at Billy Shaw, Harold Olson, and Jack Kemp are out. Billy Shaw, or Harold Olson's a big one, because he has no backup. I was, in order to play the game, was told I had to sign a right tackle. Well, we're not allowed to, so I had to move somebody from the depth chart. And that somebody ended up being Jim Sorey, the backup defensive tackle. Nelson Riley gets a couple yards. 5. Sistak on the tackle. So I have no backup defensive tackle anymore. And I'm also starting at right tackle. Jim Sorey, a defensive tackle. So when we get to offense, no doubt it's going to be a struggle. With 2 offensive linemen injured, left guard and right tackle. Oh, and the pass is dropped by Nelson Riley. On the other channels, what's going to happen? On the Phantom Fighter channel, the Denver Broncos take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, semi-pro team. And in a battle of the 2 teams that would win the real-life NFL and AFL championships in 1963, the Chicago Bears take on the San Diego Chargers. Fox Mulder gets the punt away. It's going to bounce. And it's going to roll it at the 1 or 2. Fox Mulder believes. I don't know, I'm not an X-Files guy, so I don't know if he was the believer or if it was Scully, but Didn't see the quarterback coming out. It'd be Warren Rabb. Cookie's going to pick up 3 on the carry. All moving along on the Terrors 89 channel. All 3 of his teams are in action. The Los Angeles Rams will take on a semi-pro unit in the Carolina Panthers. The Cleveland Browns right there taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cleveland on a 2-game losing streak all of a sudden. And the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Phantom, if you watch this game, you've got to get off the San Diego Chargers before you can do that game. Or put them on autopilot, but then you can't fix the uniform, because I put my 4th profile is on the Ravens. There's a tackle by Ron McDowell, and I put them on autopilot, but I could not change the uniforms, so they are wearing their predetermined computer. Because I really just didn't want to log out and log back in when I discovered it. Third and 8, big play right off the bat. Almost intercepted. Poor pass by Rabb. MacGyver going up for the pick, but he could not hold on. And I'm going to have to punt. So on will come Wayne Crow to punt. Surprised it wasn't blocked. Mansell's on the tackle. Also tomorrow morning on this channel and the John M channel, it is the Blast from the Past Super Bowl. The Akron Pros and the Decatur Staleys from 1920. Meanwhile, John M also brings to you, with the Oilers on a bye, he's got 1 game, and that is the New York Giants versus the Washington Redskins. Should be interesting action. We might have 1 more bonus game on the Phantom Fighter channel that has not yet been confirmed. Oh, bad pass, but I switched the guy and didn't want to. I don't think I hit the button to switch, but he switched me and I wasn't ready for it. Oh, man. Jeez. Charles Nelson Riley right up the middle. Huge hole. Big first down. Nice defensive play by the corner. Hey, Jack Bauer could not hold on. Dano, right up the middle. Gets the first down. Book him for a first down. This Bills team is rated a 74 overall, but I think that's overall with if everybody was healthy, without Jack Kemp, without the 2 offensive linemen. Offensively, it's going to be a struggle. Got a couple weeks like that too. Be 2nd and 10. McGarrett misfires big time. Baltimore's dominated this offensively. I think I've only had 3 plays. Second and 15. And Nelson Riley's got some speed. 6 carries, 29 yards so far. Same time, it's not unexpected to lose in division. Nice play defensively, and that's going to set up a long field goal. Of 43 yards. And it's through. Let's see, who is the kicker? Trevette. What is that? That's from Walker, Texas Rangers. It's Danny Trevette, I believe. I believe the character in the TV show played wide receiver, but it wasn't always about mentioning the guys. I needed a player. He was next on the list. I was doing a theme with the Ravens. I don't understand that. He seemed to instantly be glued when they didn't have to be, but he still picks up 5. Ron McDowell makes the tackle. So not only do I have at right tackle a defensive tackle playing right tackle, he's got to block Ron McDowell, future Buffalo Bill and a future Buffalo legend. Awesome. Gilchrist runs into big number 4 there. I believe that's Poncherello. Loses 2 yards. Rab taking his time just like he always did. We got a flag. Luckily it's incomplete as it was bouncing around. It's going to be on the offense. Offensive holding. Let me guess. Nope. George Flint. Left guard. Would have moved him to right tackle, but I couldn't because he's playing left guard for the injured, I can't think of him now. I don't know. Crow gets off another punt. It's going to be a day where I'm definitely going to need the defense to come up big. In fact, let me make some... Let me make some adjustments. We want to play ball, nice speed, aggressive. Let's keep that balanced. Probably lead me into a blowout loss. Oh! Nelson Riley just... There we go. Able to get Riley in the back. Nelson Riley in the backfield that time for a loss of 3. Archie Matsos coming in to make the tackle. The middle closes up quickly. Nelson Riley, no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 13. Oh, come on! It didn't even look real. It looked like he literally, his sprite, his whatever, was just glitched into the offensive backfield. And again, the loss of Laverne Torson going to the Titans. You know, this game, this season, this whatever, with all the roster moves they've done in the middle of the season, almost feels like a lost season. Can't see the game. Can you hear it? Just